Welcome to the Isle of Skye. We made it to our first stop here in the Isle of Skye, the world famous ferry pool, or at least the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see behind us, but the walk is kind of like right here. It's supposed to be about, I think, like an hour, 2 hour walk down to these beautiful little waterfalls and little ferry pools. It's one of the most famous things that you can do here, and it is quite busy. We didn't get here till, I don't know, 11?
Yeah, I think it's 11:15.
So if you can get here earlier, highly recommend that. But if you do come up here, you just kind of wait for someone to pull out in a line, and it eventually works itself out.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go check it out.
All right, let's go.
So we've not even made it 5 minutes before we had to stop and just check out the scenery. What you see behind me was carved out by glaciers over hundreds of thousands of years. And I know the camera's not gonna do it any justice, but trust me when I tell you, like, I couldn't even have imagined or dreamed up something that's this beautiful.
All right, 5 minutes in, and we got another hour.
Okay, let's go.
What was that?
I said, I wouldn't call myself much of a hiker. I'm a walker, I like nature walks. I can't stop smiling. Smiling's my favorite. Hey, I'm just cheesing all day.
Mate, you think they'll have a Highland coup up in the ferry pool waiting for you at the very top?
I know that that's not possible to have a coup in the ferry pools, but if there was, I would absolutely die. It would send me into a coma. Oh, I don't know how it could get better than that.
Maybe had a glass of wine or some whiskey waiting for you.
Yes, that sounds really good.
Might have to do that in one of our stops today. Get some whiskey.
I think Talisker's nearby.
Ah.
It's pretty cold, but it's not like, you know, freezing cold. I would have expected it to be colder. We could have definitely swam in this for sure. We left our suits in the car because it was raining when we got here, and that was a big mistake because Scotland's weather changes every 5 minutes.
Clean them off, mate.
Yeah. Ooh. This video is not sponsored by Whisky. We have worked with them in the past, and we own a bunch of their shoes, and we absolutely love them. And we've got these like hiking boots from them, and they are proving to be instrumental during this whole Scotland trip. Well, that was a fairly easy hike.
Yeah, it's not too strenuous. We still gotta go up the hill, but sad to report there was no Highland coup hanging out in the ferry pool.
I don't think I could handle that. I think my heart would just like explode.
Yeah. So I think it's time to warm up with a dram of whiskey.
Yay!
And we stop by Talisker now before the next spot. I'll see you there.
Welcome to van life. In our tiny little van, as you can see, it's a mess. I'm literally making lunch right next to the toilet, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So we're having a little PB&J with some banana before we head to our next spot, because we need to fill our tummies before we have the whiskey. This is real exciting stuff for the vlog. But this is real life, and this is how we're saving a little bit of money, because we did pass an oyster bar on the way over here that smelled incredible, but instead we're gonna have PB&J. So we've stopped here at the Talisker Distillery, which happens to be the oldest distillery on the Isle of Skye, founded in 1830. And I have to say, we didn't get the opportunity to do a tour because they were fully booked, but the facilities here are incredible. So if you're worried about coming here and you don't have a tour, they're fully booked, you should still come.
So we're gonna order a flight, but then we decided on just a couple of drams. And then we had some friends that we met yesterday at the Glenfinnan Viaduct, and they came by and bought us a dram each just for taking one photo and sending it to them from the Harry Potter train experience. So cheers to Gabriella and her friends from Italy. I believe Italy. Italian number, but bartender was nice enough to give us a little flight paddle here to put our whiskey on. So we did a Portree, the Skye, and the Storm. So Portree's aged in a port barrel. The Skye is supposed to be like a little bit lighter, and then the Storm has some smokiness to it.
Talisker is known for their peated whiskeys. If you are not familiar with peated whiskeys, they're basically like a very smoky flavored whiskey. They have a lot of depth and a lot of heat. And we've tried a few here and they did not disappoint. Again, I can't recommend this place enough.
Talisker has some good whiskey for us. It's very tasty. But now we gotta get to our overnight camping location. It's about an hour away on Google Maps, so.
But a lot of the roads here in Skye are like single lane roads with little like passing areas. So honestly, if you come here, I would just double the time it tells you it's gonna take you to get somewhere, because
yeah, because you never know, because even the like main highways are single track roads.
Yeah, and
just a lot of passing zones.
We booked a like caravan park for tonight, so that because our van needs to be like hooked up to have power. We just want to be a little more comfortable while we're here, but we have to check in by 7.
Yeah, so we gotta get across the island and maybe go explore a little bit more closer to the car park.
That sounds good, and get some food.
Let's get in the van.
This person's drinking from the water. What is he doing? Do you see?
Yeah, maybe it's medicinal.
Maybe.
There's like a good luck thing to it.
Oh, wow, this bridge is beautiful.
There's a nice little pit stop on the way to the campground.
Yeah.
Watch out for all the rocks.
Scotland's the kind of place where like you make an itinerary of what you're gonna do, but there's so many beautiful things to see along the way. You just can't do them all in one day, but you want to stop everywhere.
Yeah, so if you miss out on something, there's something just
around
as beautiful or as cool to check out.
Yeah.
So. It's like the old bridge of Stogliak. I forget what it is. I know it has an S and a T and a G.
Slagachen. We'll put it right here.
Or right below the bridge.
Yeah. After an hour of navigating tiny one-lane roads, we made our way past Portree, and the views were nothing short of spectacular. We finally reached our campsite and checked in before heading to a local spot called the Hungry Gull that proved to have the cheesiest mac and cheese and the juiciest burger we've ever had. Highly recommend stopping there for a delicious meal when you're here in Skye. Jiminy! Wow. Look at that, mate.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Pretty specky view.
Wow.
Scotland.
Scotland, you beaut.
Yeah, so Kilt Rock, a little pro tip, come here at 9 p.m. and you have the whole place to yourself.
and all the beautiful views to yourself. The area we're in is called Staffin. I know that because that's where our caravan park is. But this area of Scotland is known for its dinosaurs. It's like the Jurassic capital of Scotland. Apparently there are different areas where you can see like dinosaur footprints, and they found a bunch of fossils here and whatnot. We have yet to see any of those. We hope you enjoyed today's vlog. We had so much fun making it. Skye is incredible. You need to add it to your bucket list.
Yeah, and that was only day 1 of Skye. So we got a few more big adventures planned for tomorrow morning, afternoon, see what we can get into. But just like today, we have to see how the weather is, see how the traffic is, and just see what we get into, I guess.
Yeah. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's totally free to you. And if you hit the subscribe button, which is also free, you won't miss any more of our videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. We did it at the same time.
Oh, hey, you forgot it.
Our handshake. Pew, 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 pew. Skye. No, I did it different.
Oh.
Skye. You're taking a photo. Which is like, Talisker's made by the sea.
All right, so Talisker Distillery is one of the oldest. Talisker Distillery is the oldest distillery on the. Talisker Distillery was founded in 1830. It was the only. I don't know.
Aren't they beautiful?
What's it look like on the inside?
Oh, you know, like they've never seen a PB&J. Oh, no, mate. Come on, mate. It's raining. It's pouring. Tomorrow, we're going to see the old man of store thing.